Good everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial on Buzfashions. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make this latest and trendy backless gown. This trendy backless gown is very simple to make. As for this, I did this under 20 minutes. And as for the fabric, you are going to need between 1.5 trouser to 2 trouser. This depends on the size of person you are making the dress for. If this is what you are here to learn, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, I want you to please like, comment and share to all fashion lovers and designers around you. Now let's get started. Now to make this gown, here are the things we are going to observe. The length starts from the upper bust here and stop slightly above the knee line. So that's what we are going to observe. Let's take the measurement now. From the upper bust to the above knee, we have 33 inches. That's number one measurement. And number two measurement is our upper bust to waistline. We have 11.5. That's number two. And number three measurement we are going to need is the nipple to nipple measurement. Here we have 6 inches. That's number three. And the number four is our hip circumference. For the hip circumference, we have 39 inches. So the lastly is the upper bust circumference, but I will show you how to place it. Here is the front, so this is how you are going to place the tape rule on the front side, but I will turn it now. I will turn the mannequin now to the back side for us to see how the thing is going to drop. So after wrapping the tape rule on the front side above the bust, so we are going to allow it to drop to the waistline, and here we are going to have 37 inches. So the circumference is 37 inches. Those are the measurements we are going to need in making this backless gown. To drape this gown, we are going to fold our fabric into two using our hip circumference. The hip circumference is 39 inches, and we are going to add 1 inch for this back joining, making 40 inches. That's the width measurements. And for the length measurement, the length measurement is 33. And this 33, we are going to add additional measurement of 1 inch. That's what we are going to use to fold it on the down part area. That is how to fold our fabric. Now let's proceed to drafting. After folding our fabric, the next thing is to calculate or determine the back waistline. And to do this, you will minus 2.5 from 11.5. That will give us 9 inches. Remember, 11.5 is our measurement from upper bust to waistline. So this is the 9 inches, and you are going to square it across. After done marking, we are going to determine the midpoint of the width of our fabric, and the midpoint is 20. That is 39 waist, 39 hip measurements plus 1 inches for the joining. That gives us 40. Now after marking this, we are going to mark the midpoint of our 9 inches. So this is the midpoint of the 9 inches, 4.5. That is the midpoint. And after marking this, we are going to determine the lowness of the front area. And for this, we are going to mark 3.5 here. 3.5. After this, you are going to input your nipple to nipple measurement. There's no need of dividing it because we are still going to use elastic. So that is 6 inches for our nipple to nipple measurement. Now you mark. We are going to collect all the points together, then we are going to cut it out. We are going to cut it out. So after cutting it out, the next thing we are going to cut out our bias that we are going to use to tape the neckline, but first we are going to cut it out. Like I said earlier, after cutting out these upper parts, the next thing is to make use of bias to turn this area in. But the bias size I make use of is 1.5 quarter width, but we advise you to make use of 2.5 because it's not easy to turn with 1.5 quarter. And after this, we are going to turn the downside as well in order to secure the downside. So we are going to proceed to the sewing machine. Here is our elastic. The size of this elastic is 36 inches, and this 36 is the roundness measurement of the upper bust. You are going to close the both edge. You are going to join both edges together to make a circle. After closing this, then we proceed to back side. We are going to close the opening back. So you are going to join it from up downward. Our what's it called? The joining allowance is 1 inch. So we are going to close it. We are going to turn the downside as well. We are done with the downside. The next thing is the upper area. We are going to add a bias and elastic. Now, to join our bias to the body, here is the wrong side. So you are going to place right side of the bias facing the wrong side of the body. Then you are going to join it round. So that's what I'm going to do now. And my joining allowance is half inch allowance. That's what I'm using to join the bias and the body together. At this point, I have to stop joining now for us to close our bias. So now we are going to close it. After closing it, then we are going to continue to secure the bias onto the body. Now that we are done attaching our bias onto the fabric, the next thing is to add our elastic. So you are going to place the elastic in between the fabric, then you are going to wrap your bias around it. This is how you are going to wrap your elastic. So I hope you can see it. So I will continue now to secure the elastic. So the thickness or the wideness of the taping won't be more than ½ inch. It won't be more than ½ inch. So I'm going to secure it round, or I'm going to sew it round. And while sewing, make sure you don't sew on your elastic. The elastic has to be free. Now I'm done securing the elastic. You can see it. So the next thing now is to add our rope. You are going to find the middle of the rope in order to centralize it. Our nipple to nipple measurement is 6. Divide 6 inches by 2. That will give you 3 inches. So these 3 inches, you are going to add additional 1.5 inches to it. That will give us 4.5. So from center you mark 4.5 to each side. The total will be 9 inch. So it is advisable you mark it as you measure. So these are 9 inches. So I'm going to pin what I have. So I'm using pin to identify it. And on the body, from the center, you are going to add 2.5 inch to your nipple to nipple divided by 2. That is 6 divided by 2, 3 inches plus 2.5. That will be 5.5 inches. So in total, that will be 11 inches. So you are going to mark the point as well. So that is 5.5 on both sides. Together we are going to have 11 inches. So I'm going to use pin as well to mark it. After marking it, then you are going to match both the rope and the body together. I mean, the new nipple to nipple measurement will mark on the body and on the rope. You are going to tag them together. Then after tagging it, there is still something you have to add, which is the back belt. So on the very center, that's where you are going to attach the back belt. Just a stitch on the very center, and please make sure you watch till the end and see the result and why this belt is needed. At this moment, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel. If you are yet to subscribe to it, make sure you hit that subscribe button now. Do not postpone it, make it today. And also make sure you like this video, especially if this is what you are here to learn. Don't just go without showing your own appreciation to what I did as well. Thank you as you subscribe to this channel. We are done with the backless gown. As you can see, the look. Everything is perfect, including the length as well. You can see the length also is perfect. Here is the back view. You can see without setting it, without touching it, the thing is perfect. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. So thank you. And this one more thing. You can see the back is dropping a bit. It's dropping a bit. So this is where the back rope come in. You can make use of elastic and you can make use of rope like this. I'm going to tack it now, then I will also show you the effect. More tutorial on your way. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for being part of Buzfashions. This is how to cut and sew trendy backless gown. Let's see. You can see the back now. Very secure. And your customer or you will feel comfortable in it. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another impactful tutorial. Make sure you subscribe. That's what I'm saying. Thank you.